Arsenal then. Gabriel Jesus, where are we with that?
Well, I mean, this is one where this could happen maybe later tonight, tomorrow, by the end of the week, but it's happening. That's what we do know. Around £45 million. This is the striker Arsenal Football Club wanted. Mikel Arteta wanted, Edu wanted, and they're going to get him. Number 9, Arsenal going to have a new number 9. I'm intrigued to see how he gets on as the number 1. He's never really had that at Manchester City. He's always been an understudy to Aguero. He was an understudy to no one last year as a striker, but just the way City played. But then you've got Erling Haaland coming in. He probably thinks now's the time for me to show what I'm like as a number 1. And his stats prove that he actually does better when he starts games. So, as I say, I'm quite intrigued by this one.
Yeah, I think Arsenal's front line is an interesting place. Obviously, we saw Eddie Nketiah come into the side at the end of last season. We all thought, he was going to be out of contract and leave, proven himself, got a good new contract out of it. And so, it's, Michael says Jesus is coming in as the week 1 starter, but he's not guaranteed. If Nketiah hasn't done anything wrong, and yet here we are again, potentially relegated to the bench before he's kicked a ball for this new season.
Yeah.
So it's good competition up front for Arsenal. They are in Europe as well. So, and then you've got the likes of Saka and Martinelli who keep on developing year on year, and they've got players like Nicola Pepe in the reserves as well. They're pretty stacked up front if this deal goes through.
OK, let's turn our attentions finally then to Lukaku, because this one's gathering pace, isn't it? Yeah,
we heard from Giuseppe Morata, the Inter CEO, overnight, talking basically about this hopefully done in the next few hours, maybe even days. But, the deal for Tim to go to Inter from Chelsea, pretty much done. We all know the player wants to leave. We all know that Chelsea are looking for replacement as well. So it's a fascinating time at Chelsea. Lukaku out, potentially 1, maybe 2 in Sterling and Ousmane Dembele as well.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to Orlando in a couple of weeks, Chelsea. So, I mean, Thomas Tuchel is going to be desperate to want to have 1 or 2 new players on the plane there as well. He's been quite heavily involved with transfers. He's a coach who just wants to coach, doesn't he? But Todd Boehly, new owner, very, very hands-on, sorting this Lukaku deal, and he wants his new board to be a big transfer committee all working together.
Raheem Sterling?
Yeah, I mean, that's a player Tuchel wants, that Chelsea want, and the potential there where Pep Guardiola, like Gabriel Jesus, says, look, you've given me a fantastic year's service. The key is as well, what we're going to hear about as well over the next month or so, is the World Cup. We know he'll probably be in the England squad, but does he go to Qatar being on the bench at Manchester City, coming on after 85 minutes, or a regular for Chelsea, having a great first few months, then goes into that World Cup ready for Gareth Southgate?
See where you want him to go then.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, it's up to him. Yeah.
As an England fan, you want to see him play.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
You're excited about Sterling. I'm potentially excited about Dembele. Dembele's out of contract in a couple of days at Barcelona. Has an offer on the table from Barcelona, but it's on reduced terms because we all know what's going on there financially. And obviously, we know Chelsea's interest. He's worked with Tuchel before. Last season, Dembele had the highest number of assists in La Liga for a relatively average Barcelona team.
Yeah.
So a fit in form Ousmane Dembele could be really exciting to watch.
But in January, we were on here because Barcelona were offering Dembele out to clubs. What a turnaround.
What a turnaround. Couldn't make it up, could you? Thank you very much, gents.